we can get anything delivered to us from the palm of our hand now. That sedentary life is where you're seeing a lot of issues like depression pop up more and more, because less and less people are just moving because they don't have to anymore. It ties back into that primitive authenticity of moving through a natural setting effectively.
Most of it is mindset, use it or lose it. So like trying to mesh a more primitive way of life and adapt it for the modern.
Parkour athlete and American Ninja warrior Meiling Huang joins me to explore the upper limits of movement by applying elements of parkour and advanced athletics to a wilderness setting. By turning the outdoors into our personal obstacle course, we explore the idea that the incredible abilities of our ancestors were directly linked to the rigors and requirements of their natural surroundings.
I've always found that the more rounded of a mover you are, the more effective you are over a broader span of situations. You are a multiple-time contestant on multiple Ninja Warrior shows.
Yeah, I've been on American Ninja Warrior and the Team Ninja Warrior and Ninja vs. Ninja, but I got the most notoriety on the racing one.
The guy that invented the obstacle course, Jules Hebert, he was part of a rescue operation for a volcanic eruption where like 40,000 people were wiped out. And he witnessed how some people just couldn't get away from the flow, where other ones were able to run and move and go over and up through obstacles in order to get to the ocean. And that eventually gave him the sense that traditional fitness lacks the overall application of being able to move suddenly and, at requisite, not just at will, through challenging and different terrain.
In terms of the entirety of human history, the way we are living now is such a tiny fraction. Like we are not, evolved or adapted to our current way of life.
Right. And that was Hebert's message. It was the fact that, especially going back to the more primitive cultures that he observed, that they were these super athletes based on the different motions that they had to perform just as a requisite to survival. And it was the activity that kept them limber and strong and athletic.
So what I've noticed when I'm applying same skills to the outdoors or even just to a different terrain, something that like a jump I know I can make, or even if it's just up higher, that mental stuff, you get scared, and it's almost like you're starting all over again. Use it or lose it. So most of it is mindset.
We are physically capable of so much more as a species than I think we naturally realize, let alone how we're sort of conditioned to think in the modern world. And what I love about now is that we have access to all the knowledge to reach back and learn as much as we can about these older ways and apply it all into one human animal.